Hey guys, just working on my poem books today. I have 5 more poems to put in here and then I can start working on getting all the illustrations in here that my friend Carmen drew for me way back when we were little. But I'm trying to get some newer ones in here. So I wrote this one last night and I'm going to share it with you. A dystopian poem. The world went completely silent when the bombs fell. It was destruction on fire, a real living hell. When the smoke had settled and the fighting was done, they rounded up the girls because there weren't enough for all the sons. The government had decided and the girls didn't get a say. They were shipped off to camps to be molded a certain way. They needed to be obedient, to listen, and definitely don't speak. Their futures looked dismal, disappointing, and very bleak. They didn't get a choice when the men finally came. They picked out their trophies like the whole thing was a game. They were shipped off to strange houses to cook and spread their legs. There was no use in fighting it. They didn't care if you begged. The oppressed women decided that they'd had enough. They poisoned the bad men when their lives got too rough. Then they all banded together. They rose from the dirt. They abandoned the men and didn't care who they hurt. They rose like the phoenix covered in flames. They went after their old lives, determined to reclaim what they had lost, what the world ripped away. And they didn't care anymore what the men had to say. They reclaimed their power, standing steady and strong. No one could move them, because they were a force all along. When the fighting was over, all the women agreed, never again. From now on, they would be free. They rose from the ashes, but something had changed. The fire that had freed them could not be contained, for the power that was once stolen, then painfully regained, leaves scars on the world that cannot be restrained. No daughter would ever suffer, no voice would ever be chained, for the future was theirs now, and theirs it would remain.